at my 6 from the gateway to the west. The giant arch in St. Louis, Missouri, right here on the Mississippi River. Day 3 of our cross-country trip. See, we spent the night in Louisville last night, the night before that in Lexington. Spent all day in Louisville yesterday, though, going to the Muhammad Ali Center, meeting up with a friend of ours who's stationed at Fort Knox. Shout out Janice, Will, Thomas, and Alex. Now we're going to go see the arch. And my beautiful bride, Dearly, aka Giggly Girl, is leaving me, so I've got to catch up. Hope you join us on this leg of our journey. Let's have a look at the beautiful Mississippi River here first before we head on over to the arch and the goings on. Look at this. Got a Miss Kathy tugboat pushing some barges up there. They look empty, or at least I can't tell what's in them. What a massive river. We're going to be seeing it again down in New Orleans here in maybe 10 days where it's a lot bigger, but it's pretty big here. There they are. Of course, Miss Dearly's got to get her pictures of herself in front of the Mississippi River. Wave, honey, wave, buddy. Are you guys enjoying our cross-country trip across America?
Yes.
Hun. Filipino style interview. Let me get behind you here so you can see. We can see it's a river. What can you say about the Mississippi River?
It's beautiful. Kevin said that if we go to Louisiana,
New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans. This one it became bigger and bigger, the Mississippi River. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yep, you're gonna see.
And to go through Kansas.
To see why? Why are you? What can you say about why you're excited to go through Kansas?
Because Kevin has been telling me for weeks before this trip that I will get sick and tired seeing the corn because all I see is corn. So that's kind of interesting.
All right. And so yesterday when we were hanging out with our friend Janice in Kentucky, and you asked her about Kansas, you said, "What is there to see in Kansas?" What was her answer?
Corn. She said corn.
You thought I was lying to you, huh?
She's like, "Oh my gosh."
Corn, and more corn, and then after you've been driving for 6 hours, you turn slightly left, and then you see more corn for another 4 hours, and then you're out of Kansas.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
All right. Wow. So here we are. Look at that. You want to go to the top, honey? Buddy, you want to go to the top?
No.
You can go to the top, and those little slits are windows. You can lay on your belly. And look out those, I've done that before, and it's not scary.
Scary.
Well, the neat part is how the elevator works. As you see, it's an arch, it goes up at an angle.
Yeah.
So the elevator goes up angularly. It'll go up a little bit, and then it stops, and then it shifts over on a belt and goes up more and stops, shifts over on a belt. So it takes like 5 minutes to get up there because of all the shifts. It's got a beautiful park here outside the arch with ponds. And there's lots of people coming from all over the world, to see it. This is the gateway to the west. And I've been here 8 times, I think. My son Daniel was just asking me, and I told him it's 8. I think that's an accurate count. Down here in the basement where you go to get in, they have a really wonderful Lewis and Clark museum and exhibition. It's really neat. Living in Charlottesville, where Lewis and Clark are from, and where the Lewis and Clark expedition started. As we've been coming across the country, we're seeing so much of their influence. Like in Louisville, I didn't realize this, but 2 years after the expedition was over, Roger Clark was sent to Louisville to start Fort Nelson, I think it was named, and that's what the city of Louisville became built around. Didn't know that. Got a nice breeze, which is good because it's 95 degrees today. St. Louis is a beautiful city. So many beautiful cities in America. So I guess the cool thing to do is to put your hand on it because I've been seeing other people doing it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to look like a tourist. Oh, I'm a tourist. I'm going to put your hand on the arch, buddy. Everybody else is doing it. I guess that's a neat thing to do.
Oh, look, they wrote on it.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. That's just not right. It's pretty solid, isn't it? Man, it's like stainless steel or something, huh?
You know,
I think your mom's afraid to even come up here.
me and Mom have decided.
Way back there. What have you decided?
We do not want to go to the top.
You do not want to go to the
So
top?
scary. Yeah, I'm scared.
Well, if you don't want to go, we don't have to go. I've been up there. That's been checked off my bucket list. But if you change your mind while we're here, we'll go to the top, okay? Oh, wow. So now we're in the middle of the arch, huh, buddy? Because we tried to go in the exit, so we got to walk to the other side. Oh. Hi, honey. There you are, St. Louis behind you. What do you think? Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful, super beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you. You know, honey, and I think you'll agree with me on this, one of the things I love most about living in America, you can come to one of the largest cities in our country like this, and everything is clean.
Yeah.
There's no garbage, there's no filth, and a lot of people watching this who've never been anywhere but America are probably saying, duh, yeah, we'll go to every other country in the world, and that's not the case, is it, honey? Not even close. And it's because, you know, we don't want to live in filth, so we don't trash our place. You know, it's a testament to the mindset of the American people. When we have garbage, for the most part, we throw it in the trash, you know, except for whoever left their shirt out here.
My neck is sweating from looking up.
This is really neat. You can take these little helicopter tours here. I don't know how much it
I
costs.
saw a helicopter go around this road.
Yeah, they take people up around the arch and up along the river. That's neat. All right, after 2 unsuccessful entry attempts, we finally found the entrance. We tried to go in from both legs. I haven't been here in 15 years, but that's the exit only. You got to go in this way. So, honey, it's neat because it's going to look like we're walking down into the arch. This is neat. Honey, the museum is free. That's what the sign says.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
What about you, buddy?
Yeah, it's free for everybody.
Yeah, Daniel, but I'm asking him because...
Huh? Oh, no, okay. All right, so here we are. We're in the museum underneath the arch. And it's got the history of the West, the history of the settlement of the West. There's some really neat graphic type stuff. And what's really cool, everybody, is that it's free. It's free entrance. You can come in here for free. Once upon a time, you had to pay, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. But you still have to pay, I think, $40 to get up to the top of the arch. Look at this. Wild Bill Cody right there. Our neighbor down the road, Thomas Jefferson, his vision. St. Louis was founded on February 15, 1764. Oh, they got some old stagecoaches. We're going to get some good footage in here today, guys. There's a really neat exhibit here discussing the Louisiana Purchase, in which Thomas Jefferson doubled the size of the United States by buying all the property west of the Mississippi from France back in 1803. We got over here Creole house model. The Creole. It's neat. Bunch of stuff about the Native American history from this region. Oh, look at this. Gourd dipper. Actual size. Osage tiles in St. Louis. Oh, we can actually go into one of the old houses, or a replica. Size of clay.
30-second turkey. My great grandma's
Wooden work shoes. My gosh, I couldn't imagine working in those. Over here. Oh, they found some fragments from old dishware from the 1783. Wow. Here's their playing cards. Let's see if they got. Wow. Look at that. There's a buffalo exhibit. There's a Sharps rifle. And look at that guy. What a big boy, though. Hey, buddy, here's actual buffalo fur, so you can touch it and see what it feels like.
Oh my god.
It's like carpet, no?
No wonder why the Indians use this as a blanket.
Yeah, I know, right? That would keep you warm, huh? That's their hide belt, the leather. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, here's some Native American. Red Cloud fought for his people. All I want is what is right and just. So I guess that's Red Cloud's clothing there. Wow. Right, here's a model of a stagecoach. But here's an actual stagecoach. Isn't that pretty? The original cowboys. Oh, they got a display on Hollywood Western movies here. Wow, there's our guy, John Wayne, when he was young. Got some Clint Eastwood over here.
All that changed in 1939.
Jane Crawford.
Several adult westerns were released, including Stagecoach, directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne. Stagecoach was highly successful, and Hollywood lost no time in trying to duplicate its success. From 1939 until the mid-1960s, the Western was a major genre in Hollywood.
So, I've been getting tired the last 4 days riding in my truck 6 to 8 hours a day. I couldn't imagine if I'd have come west in a covered wagon like this. It's crazy. What's this? Original pottery shards found on the St. Louis levee. Wow. Groceries, iron and tinware, shoes and boots. Wow. St. Louis dry goods. Saddle and harness, tents and awnings, stoves. So I guess this is what you would have found in the stores back in the late 1780s. Going west. Buy everything in St. Louis. There's a riverboat wheel.
This is so cool.
American fur trade. Oh wow, look at that hat. What is that? That's called a creasing with a Tulliker iron. Oh, they're showing you how to make it. How they made them. Fur trade opens trails west. Wow, this is amazing. There's so much to see down here. I could spend an entire day down here. Here's a little secret. Here's something my beautiful bride Dearly, aka Giggly Girl's learning on this trip. When I mentioned a place we should stop and see, she goes, "Yeah, we'll stop for 30 minutes. We'll stop for 30 minutes." I'm like, "Are you serious?" But she's learning. She's learning on this trip across America how large this nation is and how much there is to see, and that you cannot stop for 30 minutes and give any of it justice. So we're probably gonna have to take another one of these trips next year. Oh well. Or maybe slow this one down some. We'll see. Missouri Fur Company. wigwam slash teepee thing. Here's a really interesting exhibit on cholera showing that in the 1840s, 7% of St. Louis's population was wiped out by cholera. The gold rush pioneers took it further west, spread it out west, and it was... You're okay, ma'am. Yeah, you're fine. Not a problem. Thanks, though. Surprise, surprise, it's from filthy living conditions. People didn't wash their hands. They drank terrible, nasty water. This is probably back before they realized you urinate and defecate in this water, and you eat and drink from this water. Once mankind figured that out, the death rate from disease caused by filth dropped drastically. A little model of the city along the river. Now it's turning to day. Wow, and so the lights go out, but you can see the people now in the lumber mills and shipping boats. That's neat. Here's a display about the actual building of the arch. These pictures are flashing. They had one up there a minute ago where they actually were showing the construction. We'll walk around this side, see if they got it. The keystone completes the arch. There's the keystone. Look at that. Oh, they're lifting it up with the American flag on it. That's neat, showing how they did that. Look at that. Actually constructing it. So this shows how the tram cars go up the arch. Since you got to sit in there and they're... You go up in an angle and you can see it shift like that as you get... No, keep going up to the top, buddy. I want to see the tram cars shift. Watch them shift. See it shifting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's so you don't end up laying flat on your back by the time you get to the top. It shifts. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
All right. So this wraps up our time here at the arch. Trying to get it all in the video frame there. But we can't. That's a riverboat getting ready to go out. So guys, Daniel, what's been your favorite part of our cross-country trip so far?
All. Yeah, food.
Food?
We all.
You all?
Yeah. What about you?
Having you guys with me while I do it?
Want to hear my least favorite?
Yeah, sure.
Corn.
Buddy, it's just started. We're not even to Kansas yet. You wait till we get to Kansas. You're going to be like, you're never going to want to eat corn again ever in your life. Ever.
I'm excited.
All right. Thanks for watching. See you for more next time. Probably in Kansas.